Just want to go over my grad sale hauls for Saturday, May the 11th. It's actually Sunday morning now when I'm doing this. I believe it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. So here's the stuff that I picked up. First time I got was a couple of these bar clamps. These are mainly for woodworking, but they're actually pretty handy too for metal fabrication, or if you're going to repair a cupboard or shelf or something like that, or a nightstand, something like a piece of furniture. You need to glue it back together and keep some pressure on it. These work great. These are actually made in the USA. This part here is made by Craftsman. Then what you do is you buy the length of this pipe's 3/4 inch Schedule 80 pipe, and that completes your clamp. So this is from the era where Craftsman was pretty good quality stuff. I want to say that's the 50s, 60s, 70s. To my recollection, I think the 80s is when they started to go offshore with everything. Typically these are red, so these ones are green obviously, so I'm guessing these are fairly old. But well made, and that was a good score. So just even to go out and buy this pipe, these two pieces, I got two of them by the way, to buy these two pieces of pipe probably cost you 10 bucks. So next on the list was, got a bunch of C-clamps, actually from the same guy where I got those bar clamps. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 C-clamps. This is a Brinks & Cotton, made in USA. It's good quality. Two of these, these are made by Craftsman, and this is from the old Craftsman era. This one's, this one's Brink & Cotton as well. And this guy's a no-namer, not sure, but it's a little rough, but it was part of a package deal, so I took them all. And I got these are body dollies. So if you're trying to take a ding out of a fender or something like that, you slide this in behind, then you use a body hammer to tap on it. This is another one, same idea. There's a longer curve to it, so you, depending on the orientation of your body panel, slide that in, take it out. I don't really know if they use these in body work anymore. I guess probably the guys that restore old cars and stuff still use this type of stuff, but yeah, I think this is probably from a bygone era. These look like they got a fair bit of age to them. Don't really have a use for them, but it's the odd time if you wanna, if you got, like I've got a shelf I bought there, a little parts store I bought 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's got some dents in it and stuff like that, so just kind of slide that in there and massage it with a hammer a bit, try and get most of it out. The guy gave me these two, so I couldn't turn them up. Then I got a couple of pairs of vice grip pliers. So always, if they're the actual vice grip brand, I always buy these. I don't bother buying the knockoff ones, but any actual vice grip brand ones I buy. So I got two sets of those. This one's a little bit, the finish is a bit rough on it, but actually the jaws and everything are still good on it. It still works good, so nothing wrong with that. Then, one thing I never pass over at grad sales is ball peen hammers. You can never have too many ball peen hammers. Although I may be pushing the outer limits of how many ball peen hammers is too many. I got right from where I'm here, I can reach about 16 of them. And I've got some more in another toolbox over there. So I did a quick count, I've got about 40 of them. So maybe when I hit about 50, maybe I'll start throttling back, or maybe I'll just start giving them away to people that don't have, the less privileged people that don't have a ball peen hammer. So this little guy I bought here, this one doesn't have a brand on it, or I think it actually maybe OTC or something like that. They're kind of an automotive outfit. This one actually is a Craftsman. And again, this is from the old Craftsman era. So I guess this is probably like 30 or 40 years old just by the way it's worn. This guy, again, this one, this is a no-namer too, but it's actually, this is a perfect size one, this one. And this guy's a bit of a mismatch. The handle doesn't really match the size of the hammer, so it would appear what's happened, the handle probably got broken down here or some stage of the game, so somebody shaved the handle down a bit. So if I ever get around to it, I'll just get a new handle for it. But this guy is actually, what is this one again? Gray Tools. I think they were actually a Canadian company. I remember back when I was just got out of high school, I bought some tools there for working on my vehicles. And they were actually Gray Tools. So I could be wrong, but I think that's an old Canadian company. I'm sure they're long gone by now. So I picked up those 4 ball peen hammers. Pretty happy about that. Then I picked these up. Glasses, and they've got like, this one's got a Troika vodka, and then Ron Karuka dark rum, Shenley's Canadian whiskey, lemon dry gin. So they all got labels of alcohol on them. And this guy's got all the different versions of Lamb's rum, Navy rum, dry white rum, rum around the world. So I thought these were kind of cool. I don't buy glassware, but these are new old stock. Box is falling apart on them, but they've never been used, so that was one thing that I liked. They're Luminark. I don't know where these are made. But these have obviously been sitting around for a long time, so. Those would look really good if you had a bar, which I don't have a bar. I've got a man cave and a man shed, but I don't have a bar in either one. And I guess the main reason for that is I don't have a bathroom in either one of those locations. So anyways, I digress. So those would look cool if somebody had a bar there, it'd look cool on the shelf. So not really sure what I'm going to do with those. Probably shouldn't have bought those, but yeah, I just like the idea. New old stock. I'm sure I'll run across somebody that's got a nice bar there, and I'll set them up with those glasses. They pay a huge amount for them. I think there's 12 of them. I paid like 50 cents a piece for them. So everything here, I think altogether I paid about $40 for this stuff. Pretty good deal, I think. I think if you went out and bought this hammer new, it'd be like 15-20 bucks probably. So that is the haul for this weekend's garage sale. I didn't go to too many actually. One was in a gated community in a town adjacent to me. I kind of like those ones. You just go in there, you walk around, it was a nice day. So I got a few things in there. And then when I came back, the other one was in the town where I live here. There was a guy on the other side of town. He's actually selling everything in his house there, as him and his wife are going to move to Mexico. So he's trying to sell most of the stuff in his house and then the house as well, or rather than try and move a bunch of stuff to Mexico. So I got some of the clamps and stuff from him, and some of the hammers and the glasses from that gated community. So anyways, like I say, that's the haul for this week. Stay tuned. Next weekend is a long weekend here. So I'm hoping there'll be some good sales on Saturday, and I'll be out and about. That's all for now. Bye now.